Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed your shoulders rolling forward, or felt that terrifying stiffness when you try to get up from a chair? It is a quiet, nagging fear we all share as the years tick by, that inevitable slide into becoming fragile, dependent, and weak. You might worry that your days of strength are behind you, or that building a powerful upper body now requires dangerous, heavy weights that your joints simply cannot handle anymore. But what if the modern obsession with complex gym machines is actually ignoring the wisdom of the past? What if the stiffness you feel isn't just aging, but a lack of the right kind of movement? 500 years ago, warriors in the wrestling pits of India and Persia built armor-plated chests and spines of steel without lifting a single iron weight, using one specific movement that doesn't just build muscle, but actually fights the stiffening effects of aging. In this video, we're going to unlock the secrets of the dand, commonly known as the Hindu push-up, exploring why modern science backs this ancient technique for senior longevity, and exactly how you can modify it to regain your strength safely, even if you currently struggle with bad knees or stiff wrists. The reason this matters so much right now is that traditional bench pressing or standard push-ups often isolate the chest in a way that can actually be harmful to an aging shoulder girdle. As we age, the synovial fluid in our joints decreases, and doing repetitive, grinding motions can lead to injury rather than strength. This is where the ancient wisdom of the dand changes the game. Unlike a regular push-up, which is a static up and down motion, the Hindu push-up is dynamic. It is a compound flow that moves your body from a stretch to a strength position and back again. Think of it as a combination of the downward dog and upward dog yoga poses, but performed rhythmically. This matters because it takes your spine through a full range of motion, flexion and extension. The biggest insecurity for many seniors isn't just a lack of strength, it is the old man posture, the hunched back and closed off chest. This exercise forces you to open your thoracic spine, effectively fighting gravity and helping you stand taller, which immediately projects a sense of youth and vitality. However, I know the fear that is likely bubbling up in your mind right now. I cannot get down on the floor, or my wrists will scream if I try that. That is a completely valid concern, and pushing through sharp pain is exactly what we must avoid to stay safe and healthy. The beauty of this ancient technique is its scalability. You do not need to be a flexible warrior to start. We can strip away the danger by elevating the surface. Instead of the floor, imagine performing this swooping motion with your hands placed firmly on a secure kitchen counter or even against a wall. The mechanics remain the same. You hinge at the hips to stretch the spine, then swoop your chest toward the surface, pressing up to look at the ceiling. By removing the heavy load of your full body weight, you get the circulation benefits and the joint lubrication without the risk of collapse. This is how you trick your body into getting stronger without the trauma of high-impact training. Why did warriors do this for centuries? Because it builds functional armor. It connects the strength of your hands to your shoulders, your core to your spine, and your hips to your legs. When you perform this motion, you are not just pumping up a muscle, you are teaching your nervous system to coordinate movement again, which is the #1 defense against falls and clumsiness in older age. The rhythm of the breath is equally critical here. You inhale as you swoop down and exhale as you push back. This oxygenates the blood and calms the nervous system, turning a strength exercise into a meditation. It creates a dul funda or heart cooling effect because you finish the session feeling energized and loose rather than exhausted and achy. You are reclaiming the mobility you thought was lost forever, proving to yourself that your body is still capable of adaptation and grace. If this deep dive into ancient functional fitness gave you a spark of hope that you can rebuild your strength without the gym, please like this video. It tells us that you want more content focused on safe, longevity-based training rather than just getting big. And I need to hear from you in the comments below, so let's get honest. When you try to exercise, which specific joint gives you the most fear or trouble? Is it your shoulders, your lower back, or your knees? Tell me your struggle so we can find the right solution for you in the next video.